Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from Nashville. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Short one caught by Helm.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
You can really see him work those progressions after the defense took away his first option. And that's easier said than done, especially when you aren't in the flow of the game yet. That's the kind of decision-making they're going to need all game long.
And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Ward.
He'll buy some time right.
But it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. Now Allen taken down in the end zone, and that's going to be a safety.
Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
DK to return.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
To throw, here's Ward.
Rolling to his right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Going for it, here's Ward. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And got his man complete.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
1st and 10 at the 49.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Off play action, Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. Drops this underneath for Pollard.
And he's got this down to the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
91. Flipper. One more.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Ward. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
And the Bills are going to recover.
A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 50 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It's a loss of 19 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7.
That's into the hands of Iomanner.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Throwing
line.
is Ward. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, 46 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback
There you go.
situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
48 yards.
And the Bills have cut it back within a score. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
18. Bills 12.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Terrell Bernard on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Gonna run again here with Pollard.
30-yard line.
That's some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Now Ward.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ward.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Ward on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Pollard. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
That keeps the score Titans 24, Bills 12.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the number. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he whips that one incomplete there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game. Here's Bass now to send it away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. On play action, Ward airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox, 30 yards. And the Bills have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for two.
Bills 28, Titans 24.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this one is incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Ward. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Again, it's Ward. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's another Titans first down.
Here's Ward. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. To throw is Ward. This is caught. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
In motion left is a running back. He's going to handle it on the touchbacks. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. To throw, here's Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So give them 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder. A field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this is caught. He hits more. Down to the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cook. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Here's Bass now to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Ward gonna let one fly for Robinson. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
GG. Hey, shit, you on my YouTube page, you want to check them out, you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
For their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Cook up the gut. And running with power here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 74 yards rushing.
I had that nice comeback, you know.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Allen to throw. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Don't leave, man. Don't leave, man.